Hey, what is up, everybody? I'm Wilt, and we are back with some more Genshin Impact. We left it off because we're kind of doing a big story situation where we kind of had to leave off in the middle of
I
it.
don't recognize this style of simple furniture. Looks like
And
the fear
unfortunately, it looks
unless
like they
this
kind of
passed
pushed
for
us back a
luxury
little bit. We've already
anyway.
done this part in the previous stream. So we're just going to skip through here real quick. But then we should be right back on track on where we are in the main story. Because, yeah, it's like a huge story thing that's happening right now.
Hi, Rivier. Since you're working extra hours tonight, I'll test it out. P.S. New stash from the Universitas Magistrorum. I brought some goodies home. A few teacups and a pin rack. Hope you like them.
They didn't sign their name.
Alright, yeah, if I remember, we just need to look around this room. I think there's like 3 spots, and then, like,
I went over to Joseph's for drinks today.
he's an alcoholic
Joseph
now.
asked what, if he invited.
The Lindis.
Crane imports keep falling. Honestly, I don't care if
Grain has to be that would explain. They even used
I've just about saved up enough now.
making a big purchase.
Come on, man.
And really, despite what he
I was hoping we would get started, like, after all
Did
of this
Riri-
part. Because there was, like, no good spot to really stop in, like, the
Before
last
I
hour.
met you, the burial plate, it
Oh
was
my
you.
god, bro.
This is just tribute. The burial.
Seriously need to learn... Get button. Alright, this was, like, the last marker that we did.
Rivier.
Alright, and this is, like, the main bad guy in his backstory,
Oh,
basically.
and
Which,
Hello
again,
there,
we've
Ren.
already
He
went through
doesn't
all
get
of
that
this
much.
the previous stream.
So,
That's why I'm skipping over all of it
Come
now.
I just didn't.
yeah,
So,
sure.
Although
come
I'm
on,
super
stop
pumped
being
about
such a
this because
pessimist.
this
A
has
member of the
been
King's Guard.
probably one of the most engaging bad
Like
guys
the cover story.
in
Does the king
all
himself
of
even
Genshin
know?
so far.
Of course he does.
Me? Same old, same old. Nothing much to. What's up, Vet?
I wonder if
It's not-
Sanslip is actually going to show up.
Faithful there. And yet, does he even know? Why did he
Brown, curly, perfectly normal. Is frightening.
Although it's... Ugh, sneezing. Oh my god, sorry. Oh wait, shit, that actually reminds me of something I've been meaning to do on stream. So we've met, like, so far he's the 3rd person we've met that has been from that ancient civilization. And it's like weird, we're meeting, we've met 2 in, like, the last 2 countries so far. I wonder if Dainsleif is going to show up for this.
Felindis? You're back early.
Our equipment's being serviced today, so I got off earlier than usual. How's your day been?
Mostly
Aw,
drinking
why
and
the long
brooding.
face? Is something the matter? Has your boss been giving you a hard time again?
Went for a drink with Dane and the others after work.
Isn't that a good thing?
Well, that's vague. Cool.
Vedifnir showed up today, too. You know, Dainsleif's older brother.
Ah, Mr. Vedifnir. Yes, I've heard of him. They say that everything he says ends up coming true.
He overheard Dainsleif mention that I'd recently proposed and seemed to have an issue with it. But when I asked what it was, he kept it to himself.
So, you're worried? You could be such a child sometimes, Rivier. We're nobodies. Why would the visionary be concerned about us?
Oh god.
I'm
Okay.
sure someone in his position has much bigger fish to fry.
She's gonna die and he's gonna go full psycho and that's how he becomes the villain. There's always just like a handful of things that like get someone to be a villain.
Maybe you're right.
You worry too much, Rivier. We've been together for ages now, and everything's been going so well, has it not? You've even proposed to me.
So, you do remember. Tell me then, what's your answer?
Like I said, I need some time to decide. You can't just rush into things like this. We may be nobodies in the grand scheme of things, but if we want things to work out, we've still got to plan ahead.
All right, take your time. Just don't keep me waiting forever. Nobodies. Sounds about right. In the eyes of people like Vedalfnir and Dainsleif, what do we matter? Can someone whose gaze is so fixed on a far-flung future even see the present clearly? Besides, the dynasty's fate rests with the king and his inner circle. Whatever I do, it won't make much difference. Meanwhile, every idea they come up with and every decision they make, it affects everything. These days, the king is lost in his research, and the purge of the Crimson Moon bloodline grows ever more intense. The opposition tried to speak out, but nothing came of it. And I'm under no illusions as to why. Because we eliminated them and got rid of their bodies. A man can have 1,000 reasons to carry a sword, but there are few good excuses to use it. Yet the king has never even considered a gentler approach, and he never will. What becomes of someone who kills on another's behalf? Can he ever find true peace?
Foreshadowing. Come on, guy. Like, come on.
Thelindis? It's nothing. You were right. Fate has never smiled upon nobodies like us. But by the same token, it's unlikely to bear a grudge against us either.
Okay, so the whole concept of, like, killing on someone else's behalf is so horseshit. Because, first of all, it always depends on, like, okay, is the other person dead and that's why you're killing for them? Or is it just, like what's the situation there? One, you're not taking the other person's feelings into account. You're just assuming. Because you're trying to be an overprotective douche about it. Taking it to the logical extreme. And it's like, and it's always going to be one of those things, either, no, they'd be on board for me killing you, which it's like, that almost never comes up. It's either, it doesn't matter what they want, they're dead now. So it's like, then why are you using that as an excuse of why you get to kill this person? Like, that's bullshit. Or the person, you know that they would not want you killing in their name. And then it's like, oh well. It's like, you don't give a fuck about the other person that you're doing it for if you're willing to completely disregard what they wanted or what they stood for. That's why I always hate things where it's like, oh, this person that was, like, against murder or killing dies, and then, like, their number 2 is like, murder rampage. It's like, you believed and cared about absolutely nothing that this other person cared about, and you are destroying their memory by literally doing the exact opposite of what they wanted out of life. And it's, like, always so frustrating when you see those as the motivations, because, like, 90% of the time it's always, they wouldn't want this kind of situation. It's like, actually, no. How about let's do something interesting? How about she's a psycho, and she's like, no, kill them all. They deserve to die. And he's like, oh, okay. That would actually be a bit of a twist, and wouldn't be the whole, you know, the obvious gaping hole of logic of, yeah, no, you shouldn't kill people on her behalf because she doesn't want that. But again, it's not about what she wants. It's about what the person doing the killing wants. They're just trying to rationalize it in whatever way that they can. Because for some reason, and most of the times they don't even need to rationalize it or justify it. They just do it because that's what they want. In these kind of, like, story scenarios. So it's always something like that that drives me crazy, where it's like, if you're going to do it, do, like, a deeper dive into this concept, where it's actually asking, like, questions about this kind of stuff, rather than, here's a trope. Oh, because that's what sucks most, is when someone just uses the trope on a base level and doesn't try to explore it or expand on it or do anything interesting with it. It's just the base level trope and nothing else.
There's no reason we can't keep living happily together, cherishing the simple joys of each day as they come.
See? You just need to stay positive, Revere.
He's 100% gonna
I
die.
can feel your warmth, your breath. You're right there, right by my side. Just seeing you makes me happy in a way I can't explain. And that's something that no one could ever take away from me. So smile, my love. Let go of that frown.
Okay, so either he's doing this all for, like, some form of revenge for her dying, whether it's everyone deserves to die, or I need ultimate power so then that no one can die, which is, like, a fallacy. Or it's the third option of, like, I need all this power so I can bring her back to life. Which, that one I hate the most out of all the tropes, because it's like, you don't care about this person. Okay? You think you do, but you're willing to murder as many people as possible to bring them back, knowing that they do not want that, and they would probably kill themselves over knowing what you've done for them on their behalf. It's like total bullshit. It's like, you are just trying to make you feel better with your feelings, and the other person doesn't fucking matter at all when you really look at these situations. Which is always, like, such an annoying thing. Which it's like, if you're gonna do the arc of a person wanting revenge or wanting to bring someone back by doing terrible things, it's like, you can do interesting things with those, but so frequently they don't, and they just do the bare minimum of them, which drives me crazy. So I'm hoping
You're
they're gonna
right,
do something
Philandus.
interesting with this.
I've just been overthinking things.
That's better. Getting caught up about things like this will only ruin our evening. Speaking of which, all set for the ball tonight? I need to go get ready.
You go ahead. I just have a few things to take care of, then I'll come join you.
Even busier than the big shots, huh? Fine, I'll go get started. But don't be late. If you keep me waiting too long, I won't be a happy bunny.
I've never heard that.
Relax. I'll be there. Seriously, though, you drive a hard bargain. You're really gonna leave my proposal hanging and still expect me to take you to the ball?
Well, that goes without saying. I already told everyone I'd be coming with a dance partner. Besides, they're two completely different things. Let's take it one thing at a time, all right?
Interesting. So she hasn't accepted the proposal. Why is that? Usually it's a yes or no situation, but if it's a, oh, we need to wait, it's like, okay, there's extenuating circumstances happening here.
All right. White outfit it is.
It seems like Rerir was deliberately hiding his ties to the intelligence services by giving the impression that he was just an ordinary member of the Venster King's Guard. He clearly doesn't want his would-be fiancée to know about his other life. Then again, that's hardly surprising. People in the intelligence trade rarely do. Who'd have thought we were in the same line of work? Let's dig a little deeper.
Oh, that's cool. Alright. Oh, wait, can we... Oh, we're him! We're the guy, guys!
Our last operation was a resounding success, and all thanks to you, Rehir of Solnari. In total, we apprehended 32 dregs of the Crimson Moon, and 67 accomplices.
After all these years since the dynasty's fall, so many of them still linger on.
Indeed, it cannot be denied. Yet it was destiny that the Crimson Moon should be overcome by the eclipse, and that His Majesty, the all-seeing Venster King, now guides our nation on the path to prosperity. Conria has no further need for a dead moon. But alas, there will always be those who refuse to see the truth, choosing instead to romanticize the past.
Okay, I feel like these kind of guys always get people into deep shit. Because it's like, you need to work within balance with the things around you. But it's assholes like this where it's like, nah, fuck it, throw it all away, we'll do our own things. Like, you fundamentally, like, you did not make it here because that's what your ancestors did.
That's not entirely true. Much about the Crimson Moon era was worthy of remembrance. And that's exactly why they keep trying to see it restored. Many of its secrets remain unsolved to this day. As it happens, that's precisely the field of study my partner is devoted to.
Yeah, and there's like fucking mysteries out there that you don't know. Or like for all you fucking know, the dead moon could be like a vital important thing. Which, by the way, we're talking about a goddamn moon, right? That's tied to like important things like tides and whatnot, isn't it? So it's like, although I don't think they're really talking about destroying it or anything like that, but still.
You still haven't told her what you really do for a living.
Of course not. I'm not married yet.
Where would I even start? How do you tell someone that you're one of the king's hand-picked executioners? That your hands are steeped in blood?
You didn't choose this life, any more than I did.
You did.
Orphans like us don't get a say.
You do. That's a fallacy. You choose to do the job. You could refuse, but you're... Well, actually, I'm assuming this is a type of situation where if you get offered the job, you either take it or you die. You do have a choice. You're just choosing to do the morally shitty thing and justify it as I have no choice, guys. Really? How long have you been doing this job? You couldn't have escaped at any point? Because I'm pretty sure you could. You chose not to.
But I'll sure as heck be the one to pay for it. Speaking of which, we need to be more rigorous in the way we identify direct descendants of the Crimson Moon. Someone, it seems, has strong opinions about my future plans. Most likely my marriage in particular. I have a feeling that we may soon become targets of the Crimson Moon's retribution.
Your concerns are not unfounded. They've taken out many of our colleagues these past few years, and for that very reason. These are no helpless lambs we're leading to the slaughter. They're wolves in sheep's clothing. Take care, Rey Hero of Solnari. I look forward to toasting you at your wedding.
Thanks, Torkel. You look after yourself, too. Thalindis, I never wanted to keep this from you. You're the last person I would ever want to lie to. But that's exactly why I can't tell you everything. There are things you shouldn't know. Things you cannot know. The moonlit dynasties are a thing of the past. Yet even now, with the sun shining high in the sky, there are those who would call forth a dead moon's ghost. Could that be why Vedalfnir held back? Or was it because of some court secret he's not at liberty to share? I have to get a clear answer from him. No matter what happens, I will protect Thalindis.
Rerir seems to be very concerned by Vedalfnir's reaction. Vedalfnir and Dainsleif, the Visionary and Twilight Sword. So that's what they were really like. I've investigated this whole area now. There doesn't seem to be any other memories here. Should I try somewhere else? Wait a second. What's this black smoke?
So, he's late after all. Just you wait, Rerir. You're in for it. Big time.
Are you waiting for someone, ma'am? Could I tempt you into buying some flowers?
Oh, sure. Pick me out a pretty bunch if you would.
Thank you. But I'm afraid none of them are as pretty as you.
Getting rizzed by the
For
flower.
someone so young, you sure have a way with words, don't you?
I'm only telling the truth. Look me in the eyes. You'll see I'm not lying. May we have a word in private?
Who are you? And what do you want?
It doesn't matter who I am. Too many of our kind have fallen lately, so I decided to take the risk of reaching out. Not long ago, the Rey here of Solnari led an assault on one of our strongholds. We suffered many casualties, and many who came to our aid lost their lives as well.
Sorry, I don't know why you're telling me this. And I don't want to get involved.
Wait, hear me out. This time we finally got a clear look at his face and learned his true identity. His name is Rarier, and he claims to be one of the King's Guards.
What did you say?
A cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as a brutal executioner. But surely, you must have caught a whiff of the blood on his hands.
Why are you telling me all of this now?
What do you mean?
Simple. It's because...
How strange. Rarier was nowhere to be seen in that memory. It clearly belonged to the Lindis. Rarier couldn't possibly know what happened if he wasn't even there. Why would her memories appear in his fragment? The ceremony won't last much longer. I think it's time to call it a day.
What, did they both die at the same time or something? And now they're like kind of semi-fused?
So that was your doing? Did you just pull us inside Rarier's fragment to spy directly on his memories?
Any more questions, and I'll have to start charging.
I had no idea you could do that, boss! Seriously, that was amazing! We're not worthy. We're not worthy! I gotta admit, though, I'm itching to see what happens next. Feels like we barely scratched the surface.
I'm just as curious as you are, but the ceremony only allows for limited time inside. That's all we can see for now. Luckily, we managed to learn quite a lot.
So far, so good. I just hope the others are doing okay too. Especially the group with the Traveler. Their mission is a risky one. Let's hope it's all going smoothly.
Yeah, but...
If you're worried about them, go see how they're doing.
If I know boss, she's gonna need some time to write up all the details and make sure it's all coherent. I'll stay behind to lend a hand, but feel free to head back and meet up with the others.
Oh, they've been prowling around for nearly 2 days now. These things just won't quit. Oh, they might not have seen us yet, but them constantly sweeping the area, our way out is completely blocked. Oh, that's never gonna work. One little slip up and it's game over. If they spot us, they'll run straight back to Rarier. And once he knows we're here, it won't be long before he's breathing down our necks again. Oh, guess you're right. All right, time to zip it.
Also, probably, you know, cut back on the sparkling, too. That would help.
Quick, hide! We almost got spotted!
I don't know what I'm doing. What the fuck is happening? I can't fall. It's not letting me, like, drop. Okay, cool. Thank you, game, for limiting my controls.
Phew! That was a close call. Watch out! He's coming this way!
Oh, shit. Hello? Oh wow, there's a few treasure chests here to get. I don't know where we're supposed to be going exactly. Are we going up or? Okay, this feels very like they're not giving us any sneaking abilities or anything. It's just they're here. They're just moving so like how are we supposed to get past them? They're just walking super slow. I feel like I fucked up and I should have ran ahead of them because they are going so slow. Yeah, we're just supposed to get over there, and these guys are so... Fuck it.
Keep going. We're nearly there. This is the final hurdle.
Did it reset or what?
Oh, they've been prowling around for nearly... Oh, they might not have seen us yet, but them constantly sweeping the area, our way out is completely blocked. Oh, that's never gonna work. If they spot us, they'll run... Oh.
Okay, let's do this again. Yeah, they were moving so slowly.
We almost got spotted.
Spot's like up here. I don't know why the camera pulls you back behind you. Stop!
It's coming this way.
Fucking camera keeps whipping around in the opposite direction.
Keep going. We're nearly there. This is the final
That is
hurdle.
so dumb. Here, you have to be delicate, sneaking. Here, look out over there! Oh, you have to be almost there. You're going over. Oh, watch out! Like, bro, chill out and just let me fucking sneak through the area. And stop fucking camera whipping through the complete opposite direction I'm trying to sneak through. Like, bro, what? Just whipping around and whooping my ass.
Fire. Fire?
Roof on fire?
Wait, what's that smell? Oh no, there's a fire!
Who is this? This is someone's ability. Do we know what red fire? Oh, is this is what's her face? Yep, Arlecchino. Dude, is that a new fit? Oh wow, I just realized those kind of are like spider legs. I always saw them as more of wings, but the way she was perched.
Sandrone was right. You look weak, Columbina. The old you would never have let such lowly creatures bar your way. Word has it that you did something for the Tsaritsa, and that's why you've lost most of your power. Freedom comes at a heavy price, doesn't it?
It's Arlecchino! You came!
Hello again, Columbina. And greetings, guests of the House of the Hearth.
It's been a while, Arlecchino.
Yeah, this is insane. This is like a 2-hour segment of like, you just keep story. There's no like, there's not an actual spot to stop. Which I have real mixed feelings on it. I think there should be small parts.
Stupid right here, stupid Solnari. Ugh, whatever. I've got all the data I need. Next time we meet, you're finished.
I like this, but I wish when they pulled out to the map, it would be like, do you want to continue or do you want to like pause and save? Kind of thing. Because this is like the 4th time we've pulled out to the map and then went straight into more story. And it's like, I hate when they do long sections of like story. No breaks, just story. This has been like like if we do the past stream and this one together, this is at least maybe like an hour and a half to 2 hours of just straight story and no breaks.
sure doesn't pull his punches.
Excuse me, do you need a hand?
You can do me a favor by staying out of my way. Can't you see I'm busy?
Oh, is this,
Wait a minute. I recognize that voice.
Hello, Miss Santone.
Yay! Squad!
Father sent us over to help.
Huh. How considerate of her. Hey, Fremine, get over here and help me fix this. Lenny, you do your thing. Just keep your sister away from my machines. Nearly every machine that Catgirl touches ends up going haywire. Go put her on cleaning duty or something.
Honestly, I love this crew, and I wish we did spend more time there. Honestly, the water world was probably one of my favorite areas. Actually, it might be my most favorite area, which is surprising because I'm like way into like, you know, I thought the Egyptian area would be cool, but that's just like a shitload of desert and not too much happening. The Japanese area is dope, but they did not nail the story there, and it always kind of felt a bit flat. And I thought it could have been like way better. But yeah, the water area was so freaking dope. I love seeing these guys back again. We back, baby. Squad.
Then let's start downstairs. Fremine, we'll leave this place to you.
You've got it.
Wait a second. Pretty sure there's still some tea in the cupboard. If you want some, you'll have to make it yourselves.
Meanwhile, there finally, wow. Okay, yeah, that was like a super long section. But hey, we finally have a stopping point for that. We're still, unfortunately, we're still gonna be like keep going with it. Let's take a little bit of a break and check this out. Yeah, there's one over here that we have yet to find. It says it's underground, but it's like, what? No, I didn't. I hate that you can just unintentionally jump there. I just want to transform. Okay, I could have sworn we've done this one already. Okay, we have to redo it. Although it's kind of lame, it's the same hole every time. So if you choose wrong the first time, the second time you'll get it 100%. And there apparently is an underground section here.
I suppose this will do.
I don't know the entryway to the underground area. This over here. Pretty sure it's gonna be tied to that guy. Yeah, I think. Wait, is this? Where? Oh. What's the entryway to this underground area? That's one of the things I hate most about this game, especially in the last area. There were so many small crevices that led to underground areas. It's just like, none of them are marked, and it's like, how the fuck are you supposed to find this unless you are literally scouring every tiny inch of the map? And it's like, bro, like, I like exploring, but like, if you spend a whole year exploring an area and you still don't find half of the underground spots, you're not fucking marking them well, okay? Where is the entryway? Oh, that looks like something. Oh, I'm gonna pick up the mint. Awesome. Hello? How do we... Am I wrong? I thought we... That's very clearly an entryway, but... Like, you need blue. This is blue, so then what am I missing on top of that? There's nothing else to do. Like, it's not choosing to interact. Oh. Weasel. Ouch, weasel.
I suppose this will do.
No, I... Shit. Zigzag. Oh, yo, perfect.
I suppose this will do.
Hello? Like, I'm not under, like... Oh my god, it's so imprecise, bro. I'm just trying to interact with this fucking thing. Bro, like, what the fuck more do you want? L1... Okay, I guess it doesn't work now. This just feels super imprecise. It's really fucking annoying. Wait, what the hell? It let me interact... This is what I don't understand. It's like, cool, interact with it. Nope, you did it wrong. Okay, well, let me redo it. Okay, where's the interaction button? No, you don't get to this time. Why? Okay, cool. Thanks for not explaining why this isn't allowing me to interact with it. Okay, I don't fucking... Can I just break the goddamn thing? Like, what the fuck do you want me to do? What is it? Here, do something hyper-specific just for this one head that you will only do this one time and probably another thing 6 months from now. Cool, thank you. I love how you have to keep making these things slightly more complicated than they need to be. For no other reason other than we felt like it. Isn't diversity in gameplay fun? I love having 16 different ways to interact with the thing. Even though it's marginally different and doesn't actually improve or fix anything, it just makes it fucking annoying. Like, what? Like, I'm not... What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Yeah, I understand that part. I'm not... Like, I'm not getting what they want me to do out of this. Okay, I am deeply misunderstanding this. That's what I'm trying to understand. Where's the pickup? There. Cool. Yeah, I love how you have to be at a super specific... Like, it's not even every time. And don't worry, you don't have to go and be in, like, the blue form like you did for the other thing. Despite this being, like, the same exact thing. Bro. These puzzles here suck ass. Like, they keep trying to make new and different puzzles, but every time they do, they just made them needlessly complicated for hyper-specific, one-time only things. It's like, bro, just make... Here's how you do this puzzle, and that's how you do all of them in the area. Instead of, no, that's only for those other puzzles. Sometimes you'll have to do it this way, other times you'll have to do it this way. And then there's a third time, and then there's also one-offs. It's like, I don't fucking... Like, no. Just do the fucking thing and have that be the type of puzzle. That's it. Doesn't need to be more complicated than that. Okay, I'm not... Why is this... Fuck my life. Well, that's over. Maybe we have to figure they have this shoot there, maybe? Bro. Oh, it needs to be red. Yeah, I'm not... Fucking you. You, small child that happens to be here for... Oh, of course. Why wouldn't this trigger something? I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Just let me transform into this form and stay in this form. Why does it have to be temporary? What? Like, why? Like, what is it that makes it temporary? That's what I'm not understanding. Seriously? Like, it's very clearly explodable. Okay, I'm... Okay. That's... Why? Why is it a temporary form? And she just keeps saying the same thing as it's digging around her. No fucking help whatsoever. Cool, thanks. Okay, we've got another one there. There's no interaction, like... Yeah, and I don't know what these do, because we, like, almost never use them. I need a moment, ready to catch it for sure. Okay, cool. Is it a special element? Is it a special thing? Is it a special kind of hit? Is it a special object somewhere nearby that we need to activate? Like, you can't do like 16 different types of puzzles in one area and then be like, only one of them will work, but only in the specific way that this one is only set up for to do. Like, what? Fucking annoying. I don't want to have to try all 16 slight variations of this one puzzle type to try to figure out what the fuck to do. Y'all are lame as fuck. You busted! And this game is ratchet. Oh, got some nice music going. Look, I don't even know what the fuck these cores do! They're just there, okay? What do we do with them? Oh, but they're there, you pulled them out of the thing. Okay, so I clearly need to do something with them, but what? Yep. Thank you for not, like... Game being so vague and non-specific, it's super fucking cool when they're like that, and super annoying. I just want to find the fucking underground, like I've been trying to find for the past 20 minutes, though. And my fucking internet keeps dropping. This is a massive piece of shit because CenturyLink can't fucking figure out how to do the one job! Bro, you're a fucking internet company. How do you not have stable internet? Fucking Japan has literally terabytes of internet that they're sending to people, yet America can barely do a handful of kilobytes. What in the living fuck? Oh my Christ. Fucking cross. This sucks. Like, there's these rocks, and then there's those other rocks, but they're different rocks for different things, but we're not going to tell you what those different things are. Follow me. I'm actually surprised that wasn't a base level chest, honestly. It seems like there's only one entryway hole, and it's like blocked off by the blue energy, and I don't know how the fuck to open it. And I know I'm gonna look it up, and it's like, you just do this, of course. And it's like, that's not an of course. Why the fuck would that be an of course? Okay, we are inside. Run all the way around this. What? It says there's a treasure chest here, but it's like... Up top? What? Oh. Okay. Guess that's a giant lie and there's nothing there. Up here. Oh, more of the same. Oh look, another one, except this time it's red. Awesome. What does that mean? Who knows? I don't play this game consistently enough to remember all 3,000 different fucking micro rules that they put in for each area. Okay, there's like things down here, but nothing's like activated or moving or anything, so it's like... What am I supposed to be doing here? It's saying that there's things here when there aren't things here, and there's like those 4 TVs, there's these, but it's like, okay, it feels like nothing's triggering when they should be something. Like, what the fuck are these supposed to be? These are always something. Like... Okay, whatever, I'm done. We're going back to the main story where we can actually just do progress and stuff. Instead of whatever the fuck this is, where it's like, nope, not it, nope, not it, nope, not it. You want to know what it is? You gotta do the thing. You know, the thing. No, I don't know. Cool, good luck. Thank you for not helping. Cool, let's do this stupid fucking chest here. Cool. Once again, there's a chest here. Awesome. How do you get it? Mm-hmm. Oh, that was the lizard that triggered it. Hello? What do you want from me, guy? Just tell me what to do and I'll do it. But instead, you're making it a giant fucking mystery in a extremely annoying way. Okay. There. I don't even know if this is the right way. You have to be near this one object with a specific item and pointing at another super specific thing for you to maybe get the thing that you need to do. Awesome. That's like 2 out of 3 too many variables, bud. I think it'd be cool if maybe you just had 2 variables, but instead of 3. But nah. I guess that was the treasure chest, despite the treasure chest saying it was right here instead of over there. Alright, where is this point? This game. Oh, not good. It's so bad! I feel like you're playing this. I have a problem. Meeting place. Ooh, important business meeting.
It's a relief to see you all made it back in one piece.
Huh? Feels like there's quite a few people missing. Where's Flint's and the others? And what about Nefer?
I returned ahead of them.
That's Nefa your business.
Flint is helping Aino and Nefa to set up the decoys and buy some time. As for Miss Nefer...
Boss is still wrapping things up on her end. She sent us back to fill you all in on the top secret intel we've been gathering.
I see. Then let's get right into it. But first, who do we have here? You brought someone else in to help?
Greetings. I was invited here to help as a longtime Tea Party companion of Columbina's. You may call me Arlecchino.
Surely it can't be.
Those eyes. Oh, where have I seen them before? Wait, of course. In those memories we just saw.
The only Arlecchino I know is the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers. So either you share a pretty uncommon name, or you're more than just a Tea Party buddy.
Okay, the fact that she pointed out her eyes, like, I just thought, okay, some people just have, like, random eyes, whatever, just for, like, stylistic purposes. No, that's a significant thing, apparently, which we've had that come up before briefly in, like, another area. But it's just like, bitch, you have star eyes. What does that mean? Huh? Like, you're talking about this person that has, like, those cross eyes. You got literally stars for pupils. What does that mean? You're never gonna tell us. But you're gonna arbitrarily be like, oh, this person's eyes are important. Why? And why isn't the other person's? You people are annoying. It's either eyes have a meaning behind them or they don't, but I guess in this game, it's when we decide they do if it's convenient. Bro.
You are well informed, Grandmaster. A man from Mondstadt living all the way out here in Nodcry, and yet the people and affairs of Snezhnaya seem to hold a special place in your heart.
Oh, the feeling's mutual. Sounds like you know all about who I am, too.
A Fatui Harbinger.
The atmosphere in here just got really tense. Guess we can't just start trusting Fatui Harbingers, even at a time like this.
I must admit, though, I'm a little curious. Seeing as the moon goddess no longer belongs to the Fatui, what makes you so willing to put your neck on the line here?
Nor does Nodcry belong to Mondstadt, Mr. Varka. Yet still, you're fighting for it all the same. Things don't always have to have a tangible payoff. Sometimes, stopping things from spiraling out of control is a higher priority than chasing the spoils of victory. Of course, I can't say there's nothing in it for me at all. But that's between Columbina and myself.
Forgive me. I don't mean to doubt you. It's just that the Fatui really have been the source of many of our troubles. We have our own way of doing things here in Nodcry. But ever since they arrived, the Fatui have treated us with nothing but hostility.
I know there's been a lot of bad blood between us in the past. I've done my utmost to avoid friction whenever I could. But sometimes fundamental conflicts of interest simply can't be settled amicably. That's why I'm here solely in a personal capacity. This has nothing to do with the Fatui. As a gesture of good faith, I'll be frank. I can help Columbina track down the iridescent moon's marrow, which will help her restore more of her power. Anyway, what else is on the agenda? Let's begin.
She says she'll be frank, then completely skips over the details. Looks like she doesn't want to give away too many secrets after all. But she clearly wants to change the subject. It'd be awkward if I tried to bring it up again now. I guess we'll just have to go along with it. She's the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers after all. One look and you can tell she's not someone you'd want to mess with.
He's so cartoony of a character.
Well, since Miss Arlecchino sounds confident in her ability to handle that, we'll proceed to the next topic. Yehoda, time to share that top secret intel.
It feels like they saw that, like, more cartoony-ish characters were working in, like, almost in Zero, so they tried to make one in Genshin. But instead, she massively sticks out as a very cartoony, like, comedy character compared to, like, literally everyone else in the game.
Alright, listen up everyone. First, we now know that Rerir was originally a Conrian secret agent whose primary mission was to hunt down and assassinate the so-called Dregs of the Crimson Moon.
The dregs of the Crimson Moon.
Mm-hmm. In the memories, there was a lot of talk about the Crimson Moon and Eclipse, and a whole bunch of other stuff from the time of Conria.
The sensitive topic. Did
To
we
my
talk about
knowledge,
it? Yes.
Those were the names of two different Conrian dynasties. Long, long ago, it is said that the people of Conria worshipped the Crimson Moon, drawing a mysterious power from its reflection. But one day, a coup saw the Crimson Moon eclipsed, hence the name of the new dynasty that replaced it, and how it became the new emblem of Conria.
Still, long after the Crimson Moon dynasty had fallen, the last ruler of the Eclipse dynasty, the Vinster King, still coveted the secrets it left behind. So, he sent the Rehir of Solnari to secretly hunt down the Crimson Moon's few remaining followers. In those days, Rerir showed no signs of madness. In fact, he was as normal as any other person. Oh, and he had a fiancé, or at least a would-be fiancé, called Tholindis. What's the matter?
Verfnir, Rhine-daughter, Flinders.
Interesting. Anything else? What about this would-be fiancé of his? Do we know anything about her?
Well, she was a researcher at the Universitas Magistrorum, but it felt like she was hiding some kind of secret.
Fuck you, goddamn. Why did everything has to have such a bullshit ass name? Just name it a normal thing. The Fluby Flabin Habist. The Margomugen Vitudubinist. You know, that thing. No! What the fuck are you talking about? Why do you do this game? Just like say the altar of the eclipsed moon or something. Or like the hunters, like be very on the nose. We don't need to be abstract and be fucking bullshitty words over it. Just because you make up a word to refer to something doesn't make your world feel more lived in. It makes it annoying because there's already words in that language to describe the thing that you were trying to describe, but you are actively using these separate words for no real reason other than, see? Fancy word. Isn't that cool? No, it's kind of annoying, because why the fuck would I correlate what you just said with what it actually does or is? Because you're using made-up words to describe a thing that already exists. If it's a fictional thing, like, if you're talking about, like, a new form of magic or whatever, okay, you'd need new words to describe that stuff. But when it's a thing that already exists and you're just making up words to correlate to them, it's fucking annoying. I'm not here to learn a second language. I'm here to play a goddamn game and actually understand half of this shit.
Oh, and one more thing. For some reason, Rerir's fragment also contained some of Tholindis' memories, though only a very small portion.
Well, no shortage of potential leads, I'll give you that. In any case, it sounds like we can conclude that while Tholindis was still around, Rerir appeared to be lucid and quite normal.
The Phalingus Mastingus.
It seems,
of
must
course.
have been the one thing
that
in this
solves
world
everything.
That he couldn't let go of. Tell me though, were these pure-blood Conrians we're talking about here?
Why do you need to know that? Hold on. If she was a pure-blood Conrian...
Of course. That means this all makes sense, guys. That means she's the Dubelheimer, guys. It all makes sense. This is all nonsense. God damn it.
Just like how it was with the captain.
If we could somehow find her, do you think there's any chance Rerir might regain some of his sanity?
He's probably going to become a playable character,
It's
yes.
possible, but it would take a miracle. We can't pin all our hopes on that. That merchant who never knows, Dori Sangama Bay. Maybe maybe we could hire her to look into it.
That's another thing. Like, okay, if you have a location or a city or something and you name it something weird, that's okay. But again, when you're just talking about normal ass shit and you just staple on a random ass name to it, it's like, bro. Like, the Bay. Never heard of that name before, but guess what? That's a name of a location. Okay, I take it.
All right then. Let's keep working in our separate teams. Traveler, Paimon, Kutar, and Miss Arlecchino will go look for the iridescent moon's marrow.
Isn't that what we were already doing?
As for the others...
Wait, weren't we already doing that and then Arlecchino showed up and then we fell back here? And now we're just gonna go back out again to the same spot we were?
On the way over here, I noticed that the wild hunt monsters had grown even more frenzied in their search for Kutar. At this rate, the people living here will be in grave danger too. So I'm thinking of gathering together some of our followers to go wipe them out.
I'll head back to the curatorium and meet up with the boss.
Feels good knowing we've all got something to be getting on with. Given that the Wild Hunt has been a lot more active lately, the Lightkeepers have likely begun their own operations too. If that is the case, someone will need to pass the news on to Flint's. I'll hold the fort for now, then discuss our next move with Flint's, Aino, and Anefa when they get back.
Alright then.
Well, the clock's ticking. If that's everything, we'll be on our way.
We'd better get moving too. We'll try to buy you as much time as we can.
Relax. Just do your thing. I decided to call in some backup since things are getting so hairy. Our reinforcements should be here any minute now. Stay safe, everyone. Dismissed.
Tell me what to do, Dad!
We're back.
They're back.
Did we get here a little early? Or a little late?
A tad late. The others have already set off. To summarize, our resident moon goddess has found us a new ally, and Boss Nefer has uncovered some promising info. Everything going smoothly on your end?
Okay, how old is Flint? Did we ever
Not great.
find that out?
I don't know how long we can stall them for. The decoys are getting taken out way faster than we imagined. I'm gonna make some more later, but I need a timeout first. I'm so tired right now. Oh, right! Inefa, could you fill in Uncle Varka on what we just discussed with Flint's?
Sure. Uncle Varka, you previously told us about how when you went to investigate a source of the Wild Hunt in Amsvartnir, you discovered that it was just a diversion. But according to Flint's intel, several outbreaks of the Wild Hunt had already occurred in Notcry in the period leading up to that. That was before Rerir had regained his body, when he was far from regaining his full strength. In other words, in theory at least, he still lacked the means to act in two places at once.
Flint's, with everything that's been happening, the Lightkeepers across Notcry are rallying to fight back against the Wild Hunt. They're gonna need your help. I know, I'm sure you're capable of coming up with something far more effective than decoys. But for now, you should stay here and get some rest. Anefa and I will head back over to Amsvartnir to see if there's anything I missed.
I told you Uncle Varka would say that, didn't I? A deal is a deal. Not a word about my snack intake for the next week.
Database updated. Reliability of Aino's predictions increased.
What does that mean?
They were betting on how you'd respond after hearing their intel.
It's the obvious choice, isn't it? That's hardly worth betting on.
We already decided that Anefa should go investigate the situation over at Amsvartnir on her own. You might as well stay here and keep watch. Someone needs to hang back and oversee our strategy meetings. And besides, you still haven't fully recovered from ambushing Rerir.
So I've ended up with the easiest assignment. Well, I appreciate it, everyone. See you when you get back.
Jesus God, wow. You know what, guys? I am just not having it today. I'm sorry. I'm just such a fucking downer today. I think I'm just gonna call it here before we get into this. But not having a good day. Spoilers, if you couldn't tell. But yeah, my internet has been not a big surprise. Again, for like the 15th time this fucking year. Complete ass. And it has been absurdly frustrating because all I ever do is fucking call them and they're like, oh, well, it doesn't look like anything's wrong. Really? Because I'm supposed to be getting like fucking 10,000 bitrate or some random shit like that, and I'm barely pulling in 4. So I'm pretty sure you're not fucking doing your job. Well, we'll just have to send someone out there. And then they never do. Or they do, and they're like, yeah, I don't know. It's just not happening. What the fuck do you mean you don't know? It's your business to know. You're the one who's fucking providing the internet. If you can't provide the levels that you say you're going to provide, then don't fucking say you're going to provide them.
Guess we can rest a bit.
It's annoying. And dealing with them has ruined my entire fucking day. And I am sorry that today... Yeah, I'm done for today. Tomorrow we'll have a fucking better day. We're gonna do more Genshin. We're gonna do more main story. But yeah, holy shit. They haven't done a main story path like this before, where it's just so, like, here's huge chunks of main story that you can't really, like, get out of or take breaks from too often. So I'm gonna take this as a sign of, like, okay, we can take a break here. So I think we're gonna be done for today. Hopefully tomorrow I can come back, where I can have relatively stable internet. It isn't rapidly flying up to 1 million and flying down to 5 on bitrate. That would be super cool, just to have some levels of stable internet. But why would we have that? We're only paying for the service after all, and have been a customer there for like 5 years. Why would you need to get actual stable service, right? Fuck you, CenturyLink. I will never say a good thing about you in my entire fucking life. I feel like it. But yeah, I'm done for today. GG's, everyone. That is it for day 1,884, unfortunately. Cutting it short for
I still have a lot to do in the
related.
field. How about you
My
take a
company
rest
fucking
while I
me.
go back?
My internet company. God damn it. But yeah, I need to fucking figure this shit out. Yeah, that's it for today. GG's. See you all tomorrow. Smart.